Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very, very nice movement on this one today. I mean, you stop and think about where the price was at its lows, and now all of a sudden where the price is at just a couple of days later. Any rational person is going to say, yeah, the price has certainly made a very, very solid move. But that does lead to the valid question now of, but is there any sort of true power behind this price movement? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make mapping out that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around an area that has been talked about before, and that is right down here at about $8.85. And this level is important now because, well, first off, the update that needs to occur is based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. But especially in this case, why so? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with genuine strength are going to progress forward. The price is not going to go back to where they were. I'm assuming you're saying, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement has true power behind it, it's not going to go back to where it was. That'd be a total contradiction. I agree. So with that in mind, think about 883-ish. Any sort of breaks below there, or worse said, if the price separates to the downside, what would that be doing to the price at that point in time? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of that range that it just broke out from. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price goes all the way down here. So even after a pretty big pullback, however, in this situation behaves like that, what would you have? Well, like I said, even after a relatively big pullback, you'd still have a set of lows there. You'd have that low down there if you envision each of those as stair steps. Well, from the big picture point of view, you still have stair steps now progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And again, in this situation, I'm just defining and quantifying progress as 883. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, I'm not really going to touch on those right now because in my opinion, resistance levels don't matter in situations like this. What do I mean like this? Well, where you have the price starting to do this. Put in those higher lows, or if you want to picture those as stair steps. So in other words, as long as the price continues to build those stair steps, chip away and build overall higher bases, then given enough time, everything else will take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on healthy consolidations and building those higher lows, and sit back and let's see if this trend can continue to build upon itself. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.